Hi, and welcome to day 4 of our 5-day Creativity Launchpad Challenge. So today what we're going to do is we're going to create wishing feathers. Now, feathers do get associated with good luck signs, symbols, and I thought, well, let's put those two together. So we're going to think about some of the things that we are actually wanting to bring into our lives that we really like. And with these ones, you could make one, or you could make a heap and just put them around the house instead of your, you could use them for your affirmations if you wanted to go that way. Pretty open to how you could use them. So I'll just show you. I've done one here. All right, let's go. Okay, there we go. All right, so this is my one here that I did before, and it is just a feather, and you can colour them however you like. I just went with the green and the purple because I really like those colours. Now, feathers, all there is to it. Let's see, can you see? Let's bring it in a bit closer. There we go. So what we want to do is, so you can see it's sometimes hard to get a feather look instead of and you end up with a leaf. So it's just about the way you shape them. Like thinking that feathers sort of tend to poke out a little bit. So depending on how perfectionist you want to be about it. So all it is, if you start off with your center, so I'm just using a pencil, it's coloured pencil, doesn't matter. Your center, however long you want it. And from outside of that, we want to sort of go out, and we want to come in a little bit, not too much. This is a bit of a trial and error thing. Sometimes they kind of work, sometimes they don't work as much. You can always stretch that out because they're kind of a little bit fluffy at the bottom most of the time. So that's going to be our central part of the feather. And then we just follow that pattern and we create. See how I'm going in and then coming out? When I'm concentrating on it, it makes it not work. But pretty much all we want is something like that. And they're never going to be necessarily quite the same, which is pretty much life, isn't it? Nothing ever is quite as symmetrical. Alright, so that's pretty much what I get. And then it's just a matter of decorating it however you want. So what I did was actually put the colour in first before I actually put in words. So, it is. I'm just going to use my markers and colour in every second one for this particular reason. And this could take you a little bit of time, it might take you a very short time, up to you how you get about it. But it's quite fun once you get into it. And don't worry if you go outside the lines, that's okay too. Feathers aren't particularly neat and tidy all the time. So think about, while you're doing it, just really think about what are some of the things that you would really like to have come into your life. I put in my other one and put love and peace, joy and fun. So now I'm into my bright colours. You might not want such bright colours. And here I'm going probably a little bit dark, that's okay. Just to remember, if you're going to do dark, your writing might not show up, so you've got the other side that you can write on. I'm going to just finish one side off for you, and then you can do it at your own leisure. show you how it's done. Yeah, and take your time with colouring in. Sometimes we want to rush through it. If you just take your time, just feel yourself relaxing as you do it. It's a really cool thing to do. Alright, so I've done one side, so what I would suggest is that you get a Sharpie or a darker marker, and you can come in and do some outlines. That'll help it pop a little bit more. Kind of gives it a finished look. And then you can write your words on the inside of these patches. So if I was going to do, you know, if you're one of those people that really like calligraphy, you might want to do it fancy like. You can also write it across up the top, and then use, if you've got access to white markers, because sometimes you can get them, you can get some really cool effects doing that. So there you go, wishing feathers, something like that, or a finished one like that. Enjoy.